no man at his age lying about that.
Nah,
He got that money. Like, the fact
his behavior this morning solidified that shit. I ain't gonna lie. He makes, I mean, for making $21 an hour, he not using his security check on no damn Waffle House people.
Scott against George. Hooked away, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
First of the month, too, nigga. He's not wasting his security check on nobody like that. A little bit too loosey-goosey with that money.
Shot from the inbound, and it's Orlando with the rebound. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
He's had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. So that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. And they might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense, a lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
No good from Shaq, and it's the Pacers ball. And George kicks to Hill. The shot's good on the assist by George. Hill's got his first bucket of the night. A slow start here for Orlando in this one. Still without a basket in the game. And that one's good by Stevenson.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Now here's Anderson. Hardaway for three. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's the second foul. Now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a third foul and force him to sit on the bench.
David Lee checked in for the match. West kicks to Hill. And here's George for three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. The Magic trail by 9. Hardaway kicks to Scott. On the pass for Grant. Anderson outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Hardaway, no good.
Well, that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
From downtown. Here's West. The dunk by West.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They built this huge lead in the paint, dominating physically.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Yeah, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck. They just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma. You wonder, do I need to go out here
Brilliant.
to settle these guys down?
I'm gonna keep myself conservative.
That's going to be a travel.
You're right. Nigga be like, yo, well, I'm gonna give you $2 billion.
I'm gonna keep it
I
conservative.
call you and be like, Sherry, we got $2 billion. You probably lose your fucking. You probably walk out of that office.
I wouldn't walk out, but I told him I have
Outside,
an urgent
George.
family matter and I need to leave the rest of the day.
Just under 3.5
But
minutes
I'm
gone
gonna
here
keep
in the first
myself
quarter.
conservative. And say,
And it's George again missing.
even if he gives us 20 mil,
I know. That's more than enough. I'm more than happy with that.
Hardaway against Hill. Left side Hardaway.
like 20 mil,
On the
we'll
wing
be okay.
lead. Pocket 6.
Yeah.
We can
Once again
live.
off the mark, Orlando.
Nice.
Here's Indiana. They're on
Nice.
a 14
That's
to
like hitting a
Listen,
lotto.
get
Next
out.
to Hibbert. Down low, here's George.
He can
George
offer
missing the game.
his posted for 2.499.
Nick
So
Anderson
he can
knocks
offer
down
What? 21. 2,100.
2 million on the dot. Let's see what they say.
Good. It's Hill picking up the
$2 million
assist.
on the dot. Yeah.
George
2
has
million on the
got
dot.
Cash.
They've been a step slow
And
here.
if they say, oh, that's not enough, that's not enough, it's almost a $3 million home, well, that's not enough.
Stevenson on the wing.
And if they say they refuse to come out and sell to us, then we just go out and we'll take our money.
say what now?
If they say they refuse to sell to us, we'll take our money out.
I do refuse to sell to us.
You know, sometimes when you're dealing with people who selling properties like that, they get kind of antsy about selling to black people because they think we don't really have the money.
It's stolen by Hill.
They think we what?
They think we don't have the money.
And the basket by Stevenson.
Or they think maybe we would be people who would fit in the community.
And it's happening at both ends.
Well, that's racism.
Before it begins.
Yeah, it is. And that's how they describe it when they're filing a private
It's
city.
back to
Like,
Hill.
oh, they don't know how to do it.
That one doesn't drop. And the other way.
That's how they
And right
describe
from the
it.
start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those
But-
50-50 balls also.
If the house is available and we run into people
Here's
who
Anderson.
sell to us,
Gets some room on the way
they
down.
don't have to
And the
issue the
bucket's
fact that
good.
black people. and-
Anderson's got it back down to within single digits for Orlando. George passes to Hibbert. Back to George.
I don't think we'll have a problem.
I don't think so either.
That's a bucket. His third of the game. He
They
shot the
probably
ball
will
7
wanna
times.
do all kinds of background checks. They should run through this. I don't have a problem with that. I'll
Back
submit
guard
to
away.
that.
Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the
I would
basket.
want them to do one background
Hibbert's
check.
got 6 rebounds
That way they can come back later and be like, oh, this is what you said.
If he can start finding some of these misses in the makes, then he's going to take a big shot.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials
Well, they won't have that
contact
problem.
and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, they save the rim.
He scored. He's checking for David West.
But what?
Shooting free throw, no good.
Yeah.
Indiana win by 9. Here's George. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Now, here's Grant. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the top to order. Now some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Well, also, amidst the dedication of defense, no one rotates over. See ya.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this.
To speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
How much commission would Kyoto get?
And now trail by 9. And so in the game for the Pacers. Scroll out there with Paul George.
And we have to wait
Lance
until
Ben
we
Stevenson.
don't want to
Lance
ask
Watson.
them
And it's Hibbert at the 5.
No fight left to the defense
What?
there after it.
We have to wait until the one day. The other time, when people will do something.
From 10 feet out, O'Neal with the rebound.
The defense recognized the situation to get right in his face once he got close to the ball.
Offensive rebound. Straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean.
Yeah.
That was, Gary. You just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And how relentless is this guy? If you're the defense, he's the first one you look to block out there.
Now, here's Watson. Defense is right there. No good with the layup. To the paint. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Indeed, Stevenson, Hibbert. They can't stop the run with that one.
No reason he could have taken more time and finished that one off. Disappointing miss for sure.
And it's blocked by Stevenson. From the wing, Stroll kicks to Stevenson. From deep, George. Yes, it is, for there's a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
His part. He's got a chance to score and take it.
And there's the foul. It's on C.J. Watson. That's his first foul. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half play. There's a good screen. Outside Hardaway. Orlando pass to O'Neal. The feed to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Over Stevenson.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to it.
Nice pick there to create the shot, but it's no good.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially when you're losing this game right now.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And that one drops.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dishes it to O'Neal. For Hibbert. No good from Shaq.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level. Defensively, you gotta protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And then as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard.
Man,
He just wants to go.
I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't think.
Time call here.
Oh boy, this shit going on next week.
Does he text you?
Make some adjustments here. Just
No,
too
he at work.
easy to score in the lane.
This shit going on next week. Well, we had to go to the bank
Talking
and
about the rotation.
listen, it will be on and off.
Okay, you told me so I'm at work. I was out.
Of course,
Comes in for Roy Hibbert. And it's Barbosa.
you gonna have to meet me at the bank.
To the side with kind of the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no
As many times I took up for the team.
Oh yeah, this is very important.
The Pacers shoot
Like
that
I said,
second.
ain't nobody stopping me on that day. You hear me? Listen, I don't care when I'm at work or not. I'm telling you, I'm leaving. Kiss my ass.
And the first one comes.
Go work, man. I'm leaving. I got an emergency.
He's perfect from the line this time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
And then we'll be perfect anyway. All next week. I'm working with him in the morning.
Away dishes to O'Neal. Over Allen. And with that shot, the Indiana leads back to just 9 on the basket from O'Neal.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense just starting to show.
Barbosa, the 3. That's good. And the assist goes to Watson. Barbosa's got
So I work on him in the morning. I mean, I got to leave at around 3 o'clock or whatever. So even if stand closing. So even if what's the name, Ron Corner, I'm like, yo, we gotta go to the bank. I can still leave stand there. I'm like, yo, I got an emergency. Tell you, I got an emergency. I gotta go, and I'll just leave.
The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Swing gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots
That's
coming
just how
up.
it's gonna be.
That's on Shaq. Pacers are able to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And still will understand.
Good, Paul George.
Strong take to get the foul there after not getting it there in the first quarter.
Orlando making some changes. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Lee. Scott comes in for and Anderson in for Shaw.
Yep.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become
It'll be a lovely day.
more offensive.
Scott kicks to Shaw. Battles through traffic and lays it in. O'Neal's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he just needs some time to warm
Who
up.
is
After a
his main
difficult
part?
first period, he has turned on the Jets in the second quarter.
A nice
Who is what?
shot by George.
Who's this encrypted main card?
Passing leads to assists.
I think that's
been
something,
a
right?
recipe for success.
BOA? Wait, I don't give a shit. I think it's been forever.
Screen by Grant. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from O'Neal.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. George has got 24 points.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D and he's attacking.
Here's O'Neal. Again, the magic score.
Excellent play call and a slow reaction by the defense on that play.
Watson kicks to Barbosa. Orlando grabs the miss. And Luis Cole gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Indiana making some changes. David West, he's checked in for Snow. And George Hills is up in for C.J. Watson. Down low, out of bounds. takes possession.
That's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
I mean,
1:03 left to play here in the half.
definitely, I get it. You tell me, hey, man,
Barbosa kicks it to
you
West.
like, well, hey, you like, finalize everything.
And pulls it down.
Email, I will go into your office and go, I man, you heard this.
Hardaway with a
I need to get out for a little bit.
single digit.
I ain't coming back.
That's a shot that would be happy.
Huh?
I ain't coming back for the day.
No matter who's taking.
Offensive rebound, West, and he converts the lane. West has got 6 points.
Defensive rebound.
They're probably gonna hold his money for, I don't know, maybe 60 days.
I'll tell you what,
If it's $1 billion, I don't know why, but
third and 13.
Well,
Running.
yeah, for a while.
It just frustrates.
as long as that motherfucker's in there, that's all I care about.
Giving up second chance points is demoralizing.
And whatever paperwork we
Basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Here's and cut it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
paperwork is fill out for tax purposes, make sure all the taxes gonna get paid. That's 709 form.
Indiana shooting their 6th attempt at the charity
That's all
stripe of the
good.
game.
I know Ron don't give a shit. You'll pay the taxes on that. I know you don't care.
Well, for that kind of money, we transfer that kind of money, we're gonna have to do the same
15 seconds left in the
thing.
first half of basketball.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hardaway kicks to Scott.
Oh yeah.
O'Neal inside. With 2 seconds left, and that's 2 points on the way. He's got 17.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Well, he's been lights out all game. No one can deny that, but I'm not sure his efforts will be enough to get his team to win.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers.
$1 billion.
The 2K
Listen,
Sports
nigga, I'll be
I'm thinking about this 20 billion.
I'm just thinking about this $1 billion. I think I'm a model. The worst case scenario, they say you can do 12 million right now. Maybe that's easy. Thank you very much.
That's enough for us to get started.
2 assists
Thank you very much.
That's enough.
That's enough. You don't have to get that enough. I'll be happy with that. Now we'll be high and happy with $12 million. We still get that $2 million home. Whatever the hell we do. Yeah. And we'll be just fine. Take $5 million off the rip for our investments or whatever. We'll get interest and all that. I'm gonna keep my little job. And yeah, that's more than enough. That's perfectly fine. I'm good with that.
you saw from the match.
Very good with that.
Well, they're facing a team that shot
That's more than enough for us.
Now, that being said,
That's more than enough. That's fine. Yeah, I'll be good with that.
Just hearing them kind of numbers though. Enough to give you like, when you told me that I was with the Virgil Friday, I mean, I believe Ron. I believe you, because you wouldn't lie to me, but still.
That shit's crazy.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Paul George, this young guy. He's
We gotta sit there
his points
with
production
family
thus far
gatherings and
off the charts. It's only been
act
2
like
quarters.
nothing's
Just
wrong.
great effort.
Yeah. I know part of it. Because with money comes trouble. Especially when it comes to people.
last time he played Indiana. They won that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Hardaway is up there with Anderson. Then there's Grant. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Scott in at the free throw. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Hibbert on the double team. It's stolen by West. Outside, George. Here's Hibbert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside. They're taking full advantage.
Loose. And now running up the court. West pushing it up. And there's Paul George on the assist from West. George has got 29.
Well, that's just a great start to the half for them. Their offense is clicking and they have made 3 of their first 4 shots.
He got the advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Stolen by Grant. Here's Anderson. Up again. The Pacers pull it in. And George, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 31 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense. Again, it's been a miss. mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Now that's a great timeout called by the coach there. He tried to calm his team down. They're turning the ball over way too much.
Basket made, that gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. Pacers leading by 14. Hit by West. Hill kicks to George. And the 3 off target.
When the D was slouching there, he rose up and confidently hit that shot, just like he did in the first half.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
West dishes to George. Feeds to Hibbert. Clock at 4. Here's Stevenson. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, he's been a safety valve for them on every possession. So dependent.
Anderson passes to O'Neal. Anderson wide open, and Hibbert with the block. In the corner, George with it, and that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled them for the steal.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Lee's checked in for Grant. Boyle comes in for Scott, and it's Bowie in for Anderson. And George kicks to Stoll. Baseline try, and he overshot that one, missing. The Magic trail by 12. Boyle, good. Here's Hill. Outside, George. Hibbert with the screen. From deep, Stevenson. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. There's the pick. Hardaway dishes to O'Neal. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, he held over the line for 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up. The Magic have gone 2 for 3 in the foul line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Chris, traditionally, we've had the standard 1 through 5 spots. And it seems more and more GMs and coaches are going away from labeling a player to one of those spots, like positionless basketball. Are we going to see more of that? Is it going to work its way around to another level? How do you view that?
Well, I just think that the game is evolving, and I think right now you have to have a certain skill set to play, and that means you have to be able to dribble, pass, shoot, and defend. You think about it, we have players that could just defend, couldn't dribble or throw a ball in the ocean. That really can't work anymore, and we have to have players with their own skill set regardless of size. But I do think, though, that you always have to have positions. I hated how we took the center out of the All-Star game. You never see in baseball, they say, it's okay, you don't have to have a center fielder, you can just put 2 left fielders in there. You still have to identify a position from the tradition and the runner of the game. I say we do that, but we got some pretty good guys and some pretty great guys. So what would you call Dirk Nowitzki? Is he a 5? He's 7 feet tall. Is he a 4? Is he a 3? It doesn't matter. He just has game. What do you call Kevin Durant? A 7-foot flamethrower? I mean, he's a center, a power forward. I don't know what you call him, but I know that size or positions are no more defined by height. They used to be defined by height. 7-foot up centers, 6'9" up power forwards. Now you have 6'9" up point guards. So I love the fact that the game is evolving. But I think the 5 best players are just going to play, but you're going to have every single size because right now skill set doesn't work.
Real good, Paul George. And George drops them both. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And you can sense he wasn't happy with how things were going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Hardaway against Hill. Here's Shaq. That one, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Hibbert with the screen. And Stevenson with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Hill against Hardaway. He kicks to O'Neal. Buries it down low. Shaq near a 60% shooter from the floor, and he's right around that mark here. The kick out to Hill. And the Pacers another 3. Here's Hardaway. He's got 25. Screen by Lee. That's in, and the Pacer lead has come down to 12 on the bucket from Hardaway.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore, that they had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Hill left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it. Hill's got 7 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Watson. He feeds it to Hibbert. Screen by Scola. Just 3 on the clock. And the bucket is good from Hibbert. Indeed. Hibbert's got 4 points in the quarter. And so is Indiana. With a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Pacers leading by 16 on the court for Indiana. You've got Watson. Boy, Hibbert is out there with Stoke. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Hill at the 1 spot. Here's Scott on target with his 3. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good alley against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And George Hill, good for 3. Hill's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Indiana. Shaw passes to Griffin. And he could not get that one to go. On a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Indiana making some changes. LaVoy Allen's checked in for Hibbert. Solomon Hill comes in for Luis Scola. And George is subbed in for C.J. Watson. And George gets to Allen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's his first personal foul. The first one falls. And Allen drops them both. And Chris, during your playing days, you were on some incredibly talented teams and also some teams that were destined to come up short, so to speak. How big was the difference in the culture between a team who might contend for a title and the culture of a team that is just trying to grow and become a good team?
You can tell the minute that you walk into an organization which team that you're playing for, whether it's a team finding an identity or a team that believes in themselves. And it's a big difference. It's a difference in the way that the winners approach every day. It's a difference in the way that you take your job serious or that you approach the small things and pay attention to the details. And so you notice when you're in a good culture and a bad culture, it all starts at the top. And hopefully, if you're fortunate to stay in this league a long enough, you'll be around the right culture. But the right culture is just doing all the positive things when no one is watching and then hoping for great results. And when you do that, I think you're in a great culture.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Tipped away. Shaw passes to O'Neal. A 3 from Anderson. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. And here are the Pacers now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside, George. Stevenson outside. Over Anderson. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Scott. Here's O'Neal. Again, the Magic steal.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He has been unguardable. No one has been able to figure him out recently.
Time call there, Indiana. The Sharks are talking over. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. The Pacers making a switch here. West is checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. Even though they were ahead, he said, these guys are capable of catching fire. They can score a lot in a little. I don't want to see anybody easing up until the final whistle.
And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. Kicks to O'Neal. And the layup's good off the glass. O'Neal's got 25 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, George. And George finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that one's good by Shaq.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
George against Scott. Pass to Stevenson. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 13. Pass to Shaw. The dish to Anderson. Out to the wing. There's the pass to O'Neal. Orlando moving the ball around. Offensive rebound.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Oh, it's like he's a magnet to the ball. No matter where he goes, it finds him.
Now the feed to Hibbert. Outside Hill. The three from George. Shaw with the rebound. Push it up. 4 on 3. Screen by O'Neal. And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. Hardaway's checked in for Shaw. Outside, Scott. To the wing on the left. Grant kicks to Scott. Anderson dishes to O'Neal. 4 on the shot clock. And Hardaway gets it to go.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Pacers leading by 10. Outside, George. Over Scott. On the wing, George. George, double team. West kicks to George. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists now in this one.
You can't let him get in the rhythm from out there. He's too good of a shooter.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Paul George.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Hardaway. He dishes it to Anderson. Scott with the screen on Stevenson. Hardaway against Hill. Now here's Anderson. He's covered closely. 4 on the clock. Here's Grant. Drops in the layup for 2. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
The shot by George, no good. Fires it up. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Indiana. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Stevenson passes to West. And it's Stevenson missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, he just exploited the size mismatch. He's getting easy looks tonight.
Anderson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Hill dishes to George. It's back to Hill. On the wing, George. The kick out to Hill. And George, here we go. And they'll keep possession. Fires the three. That's good. And it's Stevenson with the assist. George has got 43 points. Hardaway up shot. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. On a solid win on the road for them. This building is dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.